Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Tyler Kosuzak, and we welcome you here on TJK Network at PTHS Memorial Field for girls soccer, where the Pequannock Golden Panthers will be taking on the visiting Academy of St. Elizabeth Panthers. Yes, a Panthers versus Panthers matchup here. Pequannock will be entering this game with an overall record of 13-1-1, an incredible season that the Golden Panthers are having after the struggles they had last season. They are undefeated at 7-0-1 in the NJAC Independence Division, and they are coming off a 1-0 victory on the road at High Point on Saturday, October 18th. It was in extra time. Pequannock currently riding a 4-game win streak after the 2-0 loss in the county tournament against Madison on the road. The Academy St. Elizabeth will be entering this game with a 1-12-0 record, and they are currently entering this game with a divisional record of 1-7-0 in the NJAC Independence. So yes, it is a divisional matchup between these two teams, and the Academy St. Elizabeth is coming off a 6-0 loss on the road, or excuse me, at home actually, against the Morris Catholic Crusaders, and they're currently on a 7-game losing streak, so they're definitely looking to get something going here, as their season has been the absolute opposite of Pequannock's, as they have struggled, so they're going to try to make a mark in this game. Let's go over your starting goalkeeper for the Golden Panthers, and that is number 0, Marissa Vega, and she's coming in this game with a 13-1-1 record, as she has all the goalkeeping starts, and Marissa is coming in this game with a .912 save percentage, averaging 6.93 saves per game, with a goals against average of 0.67 and 8 shutouts. So Marissa Vega, again, with all the starts, has been very solid. Again, .912 save percentage, especially for soccer, is just incredible. And she'll definitely look to shut down anything that the Academy of St. Elizabeth brings. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribing is completely free and helps us out a ton. Send this message to family and friends who can subscribe as we try to reach our next goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of the 2025-2026 sports season. And also turn on post notifications while you're at it so you're notified when we do our next broadcast. This stream is brought to you by our official sponsors of Bopehead.com and TopWaterBastards.com. Be sure to check out our TJK shop, link in the description below, to go check out our latest merchandise. And also be sure to follow our social media platforms. We are available on Instagram and TikTok. Both are at TJK Network. And for more information on our sports network, go to tjk152.com/network, and there is our shop link, tjk152.com/shop. Again, all these links in the description below. So the Golden Panthers, of course, continue to ride hot this season and fight for the top seed in this section. We can go over a little rundown right now where they're at, as Pequannock currently sits at the number 2 spot. So if the playoffs were to start today, they would be the number 2 seed. They're battling against Saddlebrook, who is 9-7-1, but they do have a tougher schedule than the Golden Panthers. But still, it's going to come down to the wire as both these teams battle for the top seed in the Section 1, Group 1 of North Jersey for the sectional playoffs, of course. Saddlebrook does have a couple tough matchups. So again, they're 9-7-1, but they have a way tougher schedule. They're currently, actually tonight they're going to be playing against a 9-5 Glenrock team on the road, and then they have to play 5-9-1 Rutherford, which is a little bit more of an easier matchup, but of course you never know what could happen. And then the final game of the regular season for them is on the 28th, and they're on the road at Saddle River Day, who is 10-1-1. So some tough competition for Saddlebrook. And Pequannock, of course, does have a little bit of leverage there with the easier matchups against some weaker opponents here. Academy St. Elizabeth, not having a good season, but of course, they're definitely going to look to try to bring something to the table, of course, in this game. Now, for the next matchups the Pequannock Golden Panthers have is they have to play another divisional matchup, or excuse me, Yes, actually, they do have to play a divisional matchup. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong schedule. But yes, Pequannock has to play Boonton, who is 6-9 on the regular season, 2-6 in the NJAC Independent. So another divisional matchup and a little bit of a weaker opponent, but they do have more wins. Again, they can always bring something to the table. So they got Boonton. That is going to be on Friday. That is actually Pequannock's senior night. We will be there for that. And of course, they play the Morris Catholic Crusaders again. Pequannock already beat them 2-1. The Crusaders are 9-6, 6-2 in the Independence Division. Pequannock, of course, holding that #1 spot in the division, looking to win it. And of course, their final game of the regular season is on Halloween, October 31st, at Morristown Beard, another divisional matchup. So Pequannock has a couple divisional matchups here to wrap up the regular season. And of course, Morristown Beard is also having a pretty solid season. They're 6-4. So Pequannock, of course, will look to try to especially get those last 2 wins in those final 2 regular season matchups out of the 3 against some quality opponents, which will give them a good amount of power points, while Saddlebrook here has to play some good teams in. Of course, in Pequannock's favor, you would want them to lose in order for them to not get that many power points, and if Pequannock wins, they'll get more, which will jump them to the #1 seed. Power points do close on the 25th, if I'm not mistaken, so that is this Saturday, so I believe actually so then you would need, actually, when we're drawing this on the board, you would actually need Saddlebrook to lose today and Pequannock to win, as technically the last 2 matchups, the 29th and 31st, wouldn't really count. I'll Google the PowerPoint cutoff while we still have some time here for you guys. For girls soccer, I believe the cutoff date in general is on the 25th. Yes, it is Saturday, October 25th, and the state seeding will be on October 29th. So the bracket should come out on that day, roughly around. So yes. So the 25th is when the PowerPoints entirely get cut off, and then of course 29th, we should expect the postseason brackets to come out. Overall, though, been an amazing turnaround here for the Golden Panthers. Pequannock Golden Panthers, I gotta remember that, as we're playing another opponent that goes by the same mascot. But yes, Pequannock has had an amazing turnaround season. Yes, they have an easier schedule, and yes, they're back in the old Independence Division. Last year, they were, of course, moved to the Liberty Division and struggled, but still, you know. The 2023 team that went 22-0 was also in the easier Independence Division and had the 1 seed, and of course went on a great run, won the sectional championship. Unfortunately, fell short to Mountain Lakes in the group semifinal. But of course, this season with them being in the same division, and of course them, you know, having a good year again, they're still battling for that top seed. So they're definitely proven to be a pretty solid team. And again, even the opponents that they played last year a lot more frequently, and of course, I'm talking about Madison. Last year they got blown out 5 or 6-0 to Madison, and this year they only lost 2-0. So the team has definitely gotten a lot better, as it was a lot closer of a game. So again, all credits to Pequannock here for putting on a turnaround season. It was completely unexpected, especially when me and my co-host Logan made the before the season prediction podcast, which you should go check out on our YouTube channel, as I believe on Thursday, if my great friend and co-host Logan is free, like he texted me, we are going to film our 2nd episode on the TJK podcast. So again, be sure to check that out when it does come out. Our 2nd episode is mainly going to focus on, of course, our mid-season, or I mean, I would say maybe towards the end of the season point. So yeah, as we wrap things up for the fall. And then of course eventually we'll make another episode of talking about the winter sports teams. So of course, little bit of around the fall sports of Pequannock. Of course, boys soccer 10-5-1. They're also having a very good season. They're holding currently the 7th spot when we last checked. Looking to probably pick up some more wins for some power points to get up there in the seedings. And then, of course, you have football, who struggled all year long. They're 2-5 currently, and they're most likely going to miss the playoffs. So they have one more game on the road at Sussex Tech, and then most likely they'll have a consolation game scheduled here at home to give something to the fans to cheer for. And hopefully they'll win the final game of the regular season, and maybe this consolation game to be 4-5 at least. And of course, you have girls volleyball, who is 6-14. They're playing on the road at Morristown Beard. It was supposed to be on our stations, but there was no feed, and we didn't get a response. So unfortunately, we couldn't put a live stream up for you guys. So we apologize for that. So Pequannock will look to snap their losing streak for girls volleyball, as Morristown Beard is 0-12. So Pequannock will definitely look to not only snap their losing streak, but also hopefully not give the winless Crimson their first win, which already happened 2 seasons ago when we broadcasted a Pequannock game, volleyball game. The girls volleyball team lost to an 0-8 Whippany Park team, and that ended up being, I believe, one out of their only two wins of the season, which of course, just is a rough one for Pequannock to swallow. But anyways, that was 2 years ago, but hopefully Pequannock can bounce back tonight, or I should say today, because it's still an afternoon game. And of course, JV girls volleyball way after, they're 12-4, so they were actually looking pretty good. And for girls field hockey, they're currently 4-12-0. They came off a loss 7-1 yesterday. We broadcasted that. It was against the Madison Dodgers. Of course, field hockey having a very tough season, and they're also most likely not going to make the playoffs. And of course, JV field hockey is 4-8-0. And here we go. So, of course, we mentioned Marissa Vega in the starting net here. As a shot here early here by Olivia Young is stopped by the goalkeeper, which I believe is number 23, Vivienne Rios. I'm sorry, it's number 24, but we don't got a number 24 on the roster. I believe it is Vivienne Rios. We'll check that for you guys. But the Golden Panthers are going to get a corner kick here. And this one's in front of the net here, but it's knocked away. Another try here. And this one's knocked to the side. And we'll go out of bounds. So actually, let's see, I'm trying to look for it. I believe the starting goalkeeper is actually Michaela Niemczyk. It's the only person who has stats here. I could be wrong. Not entirely sure. The Academy St. Elizabeth currently with it inside their own side of the field. Yeah, there's a little bit of battle there at the side before it's taken back here by the Golden Panthers. It was Olivia Young there getting it back as she sends it in front of the net. No one there for the Golden Panthers to tap that one in. And another try there, it goes over. Sent here out of bounds at midfield by the Academy St. Elizabeth. The Golden Panthers, Pequannock, will get the ball back. Academy St. Elizabeth clearing this one out here to midfield. It stays in bounds here at the side as they make their way into Pequannock's one side of the field. Battling for it there. There's a couple of Panthers, but the Academy of St. Elizabeth do get it through. But right there, stopping them, is Elena D'Amico as she clears it out. As Ella Hopler plays it back in here for the Academy of St. Elizabeth. Before it's cleared again by the Pequannock Golden Panthers. Pequannock trying to bring it in there. Olivia Young tried to get it there, but Academy of St. Elizabeth clears it out, and now Emily Ziegler there at midfield with it. Now Jenna Lisa with it. Gives it to Victoria Locke. Leaves it there for Ava Martino. Tries to settle it for Jenna Lisa before it rolls out of bounds. And now the Academy of St. Elizabeth back with it again as Penn DiGiulio tries to get the pass there, but the Golden Panthers, Pequannock, get it back out to midfield as the Academy of St. Elizabeth tries to regroup here and bring in this one in. Giovanna Prestia had it there before she lost it, went out of bounds there at the side. Pequannock now rushing in here. It's Olivia Young with it. Olivia Young slowing down there, and she passes this one back to Rose McBurney. This one gets to the net, and a save right there. She nearly did not have that one there. Out here at midfield, this one was cleared before it went out of bounds. As this one's brought back into play here, Ava Martino nearly losing her footing there. But Pequannock will just backtrack here as Rose McBurney picks it up here, side of Pequannock's own side of the field. Passed along here to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler tried to go for the pass there, rolls out of bounds with 34-37 to go in our opening first half. Brought back into play by the Academy of St. Elizabeth. Victoria Locke there intercepting on it, trying to send it away. This one is knocked up high and out of bounds. Brought back into play by Pequannock as Kaylin Ziegler gets it to Ava Martino, and she scores. And the Panthers strike first. It is a 1-0 lead. I believe that was Ava Martino. I couldn't see the number. We'll take a look at your instant replay here on TJK Network. Let's take a look, see if I can see who that was. I believe that was Ava Martino there for Pequannock. And the Pequannock Golden Panthers are on the board as they take an early 1-0 lead, roughly 7 minutes into this game. Jenna Lisa now bringing it in here for Pequannock before it rolls its way out of bounds. Sent away here, but kept in here by Pequannock. Academy St. Louis is trying to pick it back up again. They do, as they clear it out. Off the head of Emily Ziegler. Now gets it to Caitlin Ziegler before it's intercepted and taken away from Caitlin Ziegler. Caitlin Ziegler trying to battle for it back here. Cecilia Colvin trying to get in the mix here, but the Academy of St. Elizabeth are going to swipe this one away as they take it out. Emily Ziegler Going all the way back into Pequannock's own side of the field, stealing it from the Academy St. Elizabeth. And now Rose McBurney bringing this one through here. Rose McBurney coming in with some speed. Rose McBurney trying to get a shot there before it's knocked away and it goes out of bounds. It will be Pequannock's ball. Victoria Locke here with the corner kick as Pequannock will get one here. And here's the kick by Victoria Locke. Bunch of traffic in front of the net. And they score! And Pequannock is up 2-0. Let's go get your instant replay. See if we can see who deflected that one in. It's Ava Martino, so Pequannock now up by 2. So Pequannock riding high here, looking good to start off this game here. They have 2 goals in less than 10 minutes here to open this game up here. As Pequannock puts on pressure here against the Academy St. Elizabeth, they'll have to backtrack here as they clear this one out, but it's back to Ava Martino. Ava Martino trying to battle for here before she loses it, but she tries to fight for it back. She does. Ava Martino still battling for it here before Elena D'Amico gets a shot. And this one just goes over the net by not that much. So Pequannock bringing this one back into the Academy St. Elizabeth's own side of the field here. It's Kaylin Zegler trying to battle for it here. She'll backtrack a little bit here, give it to Rose McBurney, and she brings it back into Kaylin Zegler. And this one will go out of bounds here. Whistle is blown. Will be the Academy St. Elizabeth clearing this one out here before it rolls out of bounds. Good battle there by Kaylin Zegler before it's stolen back there by the Academy St. Elizabeth as they clear it back out to center field. Rose McBurney trying to chip away against Castilla as she steals it back. Pequannock now setting up inside of Academy St. Elizabeth's zone. A shot right there is going to go wide. It's a beautiful day here in Pequannock. 68 degrees. Sunny with no clouds in sight. Perfect day for a game. Light breeze, nothing really. Nice that it's kind of semi-warm here. Wouldn't say like how it was maybe like earlier when it was still like almost 80 degrees outside in October, but we're past that. But nice that we're getting a nice warm day again. Semi-warm day, I should say. 68's not super warm, but it's comfortable. Shirley Herta, right there at the corner. Tries to send it to Kylie Cannon. Nearly turned over, but Kaylin Zegler there gets it out. Cecilia Colvin out with it. Tries to get it to Olivia Young, who was open there, but it was intercepted here as Elena D'Amico steals it back. And then it's stolen back again by the Academy St. Elizabeth as they send it in here. Kaylin Ziegler trying to battle for it before it's sent out to midfield again. This one went out of bounds again, I believe, at the side. Should definitely see if I could find a video feed of Saddlebrook's game, because that would be nice to see what the score is to keep you guys updated on that. Pequannock bringing this one back into the Academy St. Elizabeth's own side of the field here. Olivia Young there at the side of the net, trying to get it in front. This one's knocked away, but Caitlin Ziegler's with it before. She wasn't able to handle that one, and it's taken back here by the Academy St. Elizabeth as they clear it out. Academy St. Elizabeth able to get it out again to midfield. Yeah, as this one is sent in here, no one there, as Marissa Vega has to come out of her net and kick it away from any dangerous chances here from the other Panthers. Kylie Cannon clears it out here. We have a whistle. Fortunately, there is no live stream going on for Glen Rock, so we won't know for certain what's going on. Academy St. Elizabeth here will get a free kick. And this one is stopped by Marissa Vega with no trouble. Clear back out here to midfield. So Pequannock bringing this one back inside of the Academy St. Elizabeth's side of the field here. Before this one rolls out of bounds, Olivia Young had it, but couldn't hold on. 24:50 to go in our first half. Pequannock up 2-0. And as a couple substitutions come on the field for the Pequannock Golden Panthers. In front of the net, no one there as Catalina Prezzoso tried to center it there, but nobody was there for it. It would have been a nice tap-in opportunity if anyone was there for Pequannock. This one's going to be out of bounds here at the side. Pequannock bringing this one back in here. And a shot right there! And they score again! And the Panthers take a 3-0 lead. With 23:54 to go, let's take a look at your instant replay. Let's see who may have gotten that there. I believe that may have been Kaylin Ziegler. Could be wrong. But Pequannock up 3-0. Now the Academy St. Elizabeth rushing here with a shot, and they send it wide. Academy St. Elizabeth trying to respond now that they're trailing by 3. This one sent in by the Academy St. Elizabeth. It rolled all the way to Marissa Vega. She was able to pick it up. No problems. Brought up high here. And out to midfield. Callie Koldeck trying to steal it there. But the Academy St. Elizabeth, they're able to get on it here. This one's going to roll its way out of bounds here. It'll be Shirley Herta bringing it in, back to play. Caitlin Zegler there at the side. Caitlin Zegler with some room. Caitlin Zegler still moving with it here, sets it up. Ooh, and just off the hands of the goalkeeper. That one nearly banked in. With that sneaky side shot there by Caitlin Zegler. Pequannock nearly had a 4-0 lead there, but they'll still have the ball as it rolled out of bounds. Brought back into play here. And this one's going to roll its way back out of bounds. Pequannock will still have the ball. As Pequannock sets up here for a corner kick. It'll be Victoria Locke kicking it for the Golden Panthers. Sent in front. This one's knocked up high. Cameron was able to hold it off here. As they clear this one near midfield, it's going to go out of bounds. Back out of bounds again. It'll be Pequannock's ball still. Victoria Locke able to keep it in. And now Jenna Lisa with it. Lena D'Amico gets it to Caitlin Zegler. Caitlin Zegler all alone! And she scores! And Caitlin Zegler makes it a 4-0 game. With 20 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Let's take a look at your instant replay once again. As Pequannock continues. Dominating here offensively. So, Caitlin Zegler with the 4th goal of today's game. Battling for it was Jenna Lisa, but she was not able to get on it there. And now Amelia Murphy with it. Battling was Victoria Locke there. She gets it back there for Pequannock. Yeah, this one is sent in here. Pequannock on a rush there, but they're offsides. A little over halfway in our opening first half with less than 20 minutes to go. Pequannock up 4-0. The mercy rule is it has to be a 6-0 game. I believe the game would automatically end early at the 20-minute mark in the second half if it were to get to that point. Marissa Vega rushing out of her net there. She picks it up, prevents any chance there for the Academy of St. Elizabeth. Cleared out here to midfield. Off the head of Callie Koldyke. And this one is out of bounds here. It will be the other Panthers' ball as they throw this one back into play. Kylie Cannon got knocked over there. The whistle blows. It is going to be Pequannock's ball. Brought back into play here. Academy St. Elizabeth will send this one back the other way. And it'll roll its way out. Jenna Lisa. I'll bring it back into play here. Jenna Lisa brings it back into play. And it's going to go out of bounds again. Brought back into play again here. Academy St. Elizabeth able to hold on here as they look to set up here. They definitely would like to get on the board here as they are trailing by 4 goals. Amelia Murphy there for Pequannock. Able to get this one open here as Catalina Prezzoso tries to rush for it. And Academy St. Elizabeth able to get on here as it rolls out of bounds again. Brought back into play here. As Pequannock tries to get another here. Sent up high here. Off the head of a defender. And this one is just going to roll its way out of bounds. 16 minutes and 17 seconds to go. As the Academy of St. Elizabeth send this one out back to center field. Rose McBurney there at the side. This one's going to roll its way out of bounds again. He'll turn the ball back over to Pequannock with time still counted, of course. Cecilia Colvin tries to bring it in. It's blocked. Victoria Locke there, though, with it. Gets it over to Shirley Herta. Shirley Herta, give it back to Victoria Locke. Out to midfield as Pequannock backtracks a bit. Emily Ziegler now with it. Emily Ziegler trying to bring it in. She leaves it there for Rose McBurney, who tries to send it in. It's blocked. And knocked back out here to midfield, but Pequannock there as it's Victoria Locke there who keeps it in play. Now Shirley Herta with it to Cecilia Colvin. And now on the rush is Francisca Sager. But the Academy of St. Elizabeth are able to catch up to it first. Man, as this one goes out of bounds here. It was Victoria Locke who sent it out of bounds, so AOSC back with the ball. Emily Ziegler trying to battle for here. It's loose. Gets it to Victoria Locke. And now Rose McBurney trying to keep it in bounds there. She's able to hustle there and get to the side and keep it in play. And now a chance here for Pequannock on the rush. It's Amelia Murphy. Amelia Murphy getting a chance here with a shot, and she's stopped. Big save there by the Academy St. Elizabeth goalkeeper there. Stopping Amelia Murphy from a wide open opportunity. And another try there. That one is picked up. Cleared out here to midfield. Academy St. Elizabeth had it there before it was stolen by Victoria Locke. And now another chance here of Pequannock trying to hustle to it. Mary Murphy able to get it, and a chance in front of the net, and it's picked up by the goalkeeper. With 13:05 to go. Academy St. Elizabeth back out here at midfield. They send it in here. Now the other Panthers have a chance here on the rush. They settle at the corner there as they set up. But Victoria Locke able to clear it out. Mary Murphy trying to hustle to it. Rose McBurney able to catch up now as she brings this one through midfield. As Rose McBurney still comes in here with some good speed. Rose McBurney still on the rush. McBurney with a try, and it's stopped. It is Michaela Niemsyk in the net, as I heard the crowd from the visiting end. So yes, the starting goalkeeper is number 1, Michaela Niemsyk. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, once again, I apologize if I am mispronouncing any of the Academy St. Elizabeth names. But yeah, she is wearing number 24 in this game, and she made some crucial saves despite allowing 4 goals. As Pequannock has had a couple more chances here to get a couple more. And brought back into play here. It goes out of bounds again. The Academy St. Elizabeth did have it, but they were not able to keep it in. So Pequannock gets the ball back as they bring it back into play. Kaylin Ziegler trying to get a chance here with a shot off the crossbar. Rebound there for Kaylin Ziegler, and she scores! And Pequannock is now up 5-0. As they continue here with their dominant offense. You see right there that initial shot off the crossbar, it popped right back in front of the net, and Kaylin Ziegler was able to get a nice rebound right there. And it's now a 5-0 game. This one's brought up high here. It's going to go out of bounds. Rose McBurney brings it back into play. This one will stay in bounds here at the side. Kylie Cannon had it there before she passed it along for Victoria Locke here gets it and gets it out here to midfield. And now with it is Alessandra Mancero. Gives it back to Victoria Locke. And now Pequannock was on a rush before I believe they were called offsides again. Now with it is Lindsay Hubner for Pequannock as she passes this one along here. But it's taken by the Academy St. Elizabeth as they try to clear it. But it's going to go out of bounds, so Pequannock still has the ball. Less than 10 minutes to go here in our opening first half. And Pequannock has put on a good amount of goals. They got 5 here. Went out of bounds here again. As Pequannock will get a corner kick here. It'll be Victoria Locke again with it. So Victoria Locke here with the kick. In front of the net there, it's blocked. And it is cleared away. It's going to make its way out of bounds. Pequannock bringing it back in play. It's Rose McBurney throwing that ball back in. And now Sophia Pompeo with it. Victoria Locke there now back with it. Gives it to Rose McBurney. Now back to Victoria Locke. Back to McBurney. McBurney sends it high. And this one is picked up here by Michaela Neemsike. Shirley Herta back with it here. Gives it to Elena D'Amico. Victoria Locke. Now to Kylie Cannon to Rose McBurney. Elena D'Amico with it again. Tries to send it in, but it's cleared back out. Elena D'Amico back with it again. Victoria Locke with it here. This one went all the way back into Pequannock's own side of the field. Marissa Vega there settled it as she passed it along there. And now Pequannock trying to catch up there to it. As the Academy St. Elizabeth do have it, they're able to get it out of their own side of the field and clear it back out to midfield. And now the Academy St. Elizabeth on the rush here. Academy St. Elizabeth trying to get something going here with 6:50 to go in the first, as this one goes out of bounds here at the corner. As the Academy St. Elizabeth will get their first corner kick, as they will try to get themselves on the board here. So the Academy St. Elizabeth, here's the corner kick. And this one takes a bounce off the turf and goes past everybody, the traffic, and is picked up here at the side. Pequannock with it in their own side of the field. As it is cleared out. Sophia Pompeo trying to hustle up to that one before it rolls its way out of bounds again. Ball back into play, thrown by Rose McBurney. And this one is sent to the side here before Rose McBurney picks up on it. Alessandra Mancero gets it back here. And as Pequannock backtracks. Elena D'Amico gets to Kylie Cannon as she's able to hustle up there at the sideline. Keep it in bounds. Now it's McBurney back with it again. And now Sophia Pompeo here on the rush. As this one is sent to the net here as Michaela Neemsike has to get out of her net there. And she's able to stop it in time. And now It's cleared out to midfield, and now the Academy of St. Elizabeth trying to hustle here and rush. But Shay Carlin's there. She's able to give it to Cecilia Colvin as Pequannock backtracks it back inside their own end of the field. It's Kylie Cannon who gets it back out. And now Pequannock on the rush again here with a chance. It's Sophia Pompeo trying to hustle up, but the goalkeeper, Michaela Niemsyk, able to get out early and play it along. And it's back out at midfield. 3 minutes, 53 seconds to go in our first. Pequannock up by a score of 5-0. As this one goes out of bounds again. Brought back into play. As Shay Carlin brings it in. Shay Carlin able to hold on to it, gets out of bounds. Brought back into play. Cecilia Colvin. Not able to hold on to it here. And now the Academy of St. Elizabeth rushing into Pequannock's one side of the field as it's kicked out of bounds there at the side by Elena D'Amico. Marissa Vega did rush out of her net, but Pequannock got it away in time. But the other Panthers will have the ball inside of Pequannock's own end. As it's brought back into play here. Elena D'Amico trying to chip away at it here. And it's going to be out of bounds at the corner. Brought back into play. It'll be out of bounds again. And we will have a corner kick. It'll be the Academy of St. Elizabeth's, their second try. And they do not get that one high enough, so it was pretty much like a normal kick. And this one's going to go out of bounds here at the side. Marissa Vega will pick up the loose ball there at the side of the net. Cleared out here to midfield. Cecilia Colvin trying to pick that one back up, but Academy St. Elizabeth now putting on a little bit of pressure. Down 5-0 inside of Pequannock's inside the field with a minute to go. Or excuse me, less than a minute to go. With 47 seconds. AOSC puts it back into play. Before Pequannock able to get it out. Sophia Pompeo on the rush again. Pequannock has some numbers. Looking to maybe capitalize off another goal here, but it's stolen back here by the Academy of St. Elizabeth defense as they're able to get it on time. 20 seconds to go. And this one is out of bounds here. Brought back into play. And the horn's going to sound. And that'll do it for your first half here in Pequannock, as the Golden Panthers will take a 5-0 lead here at halftime. So we will be back after our 10-minute intermission here on TJK Network. Once again, this is Tyler Kazuzak reporting this game to you live here at Pete Ditchers Memorial Field between the Pequannock Golden Panthers against the Academy of St. Elizabeth Panthers. Again, Pequannock up by a score of 5-0. Anyways, we are going to head into our intermission break. We will see you shortly. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK Network as we get ready for the second half here at PTHS Memorial Field for girls soccer, featuring the Pequannock Golden Panthers versus the visiting Academy of St. Elizabeth Panthers. Pequannock currently holds a 5-0 lead against the other Panthers as they look to continue with the high momentum they have from the first and look to bring it into the second. Again, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if one goal is scored by Pequannock, and once we reach the 20-minute mark of the second half, the game will end early due to the new mercy rules they added. Now, I'm not sure how much power points Pequannock would get for beating the Academy of St. Elizabeth. They already matched up before. Pequannock beat them 6-0 on the road at the Academy of St. Elizabeth. And they only got 9 power points. And also another new thing I think I've seen with the power points is they cross off games that, they've had the lowest amount of power points. So it's got to be your top, I think it's your top 12 games. So yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Waldwick, or excuse me. Well, yeah, actually, we should mention about Waldwick. Yeah, they're also the 3 spot, and they're only like 1 power point behind Pequannock. So it's gonna be a little bit of a battle down to the wire here for when it comes to battling for that top seed. So here we are as we enter the second half. So both teams switch sides of the nets. Pequannock now on the right side, Academy St. Elizabeth on the left. Jenna Lisa trying to chip away out of here. And as this one's brought through midfield, Academy St. Elizabeth able to clear it away. The other Panthers looking to get in here and try to get themselves on the board here. Kylie Canning put on some good defensive pressure, gets it to Lindsay Hubner before it goes out of bounds. So AOSC back with the ball as they will bring it back into play. Out of bounds here again. And this time it will be back to Pequannock. Stays in bounds there at the side there before it goes off somebody there, and it stays at the sideline still as Pequannock clears it and sends it into the Academy of St. Elizabeth's own side of the field. No one there for it. As this one is sent all the way across here and back into Pequannock's own side. AOSC really trying to get on the board here. This one's sent to the side here. It's going to be at the corner before it goes out of bounds. About to midfield here before it rolls out of bounds again. As this one's brought back into play again. sent high here. As this one is sent to the side here. It's gonna roll its way and stay in bounds there, right by the line. And now it will roll out of bounds. And the ball will go back to Pequannock. Sent high by Marissa Vega as she sends it out here to midfield. And now Alessandra Mancera leaves it there. Shea Carla now with it. Gets it to Kylie Cannon, who sends it high. As Lindsay Hubner. And now Alessandra Mancera with it. Now over. As Pequannock tries to set up here. Cameron St. Elizabeth, a good block there. Able to get this one out again. Cameron St. Elizabeth trying to bring this one in here, but this one's just going to make its way out of bounds again. Brought back into play by Pequannock. It's going to roll out of bounds again, but Pequannock's still with the ball. Brought back into play here. Pequannock able to keep it in here at the side. As Cameron St. Elizabeth try to get out here. This one right to the net. And this one is stopped by Michaela Niemsyk. Amelia Murphy tried to keep it in bounds there at the corner, but it makes its way out. So AOSC will clear it out here. As they bring this one in here. Kylie Cannon there, preventing any chances as she's able to play it away. Lindsay Hubner settles it there. Shirley Herta gets it over. But it's turned over here. Panthers try to steal it back, but AOSC still with the ball as they bring it in. Before this one goes out of bounds. Brought back into play. Foul for here at the side. And this one is sent up high as AOSC looks to backtrack, it looks like. But putting on pressure is Pequannock. Now Jenna Lisa gets it in there to Shea Carlin as she clears it out. Amelia Murphy overran that one there as she tries to recover it for Pequannock. As this one is kicked high as Shea Carlin there sends it away. Now Lindsay Hubner there. This one will roll its way out of bounds. So brought back into play by Pequannock. And this one is sent towards the net, but blocked. Cameron St. Elizabeth able to get on it here, but they have not gotten it out yet. Battle for it here off of a Pequannock player. Francisca Sager keeps it in play. This one makes its way towards the net, but Academy St. Elizabeth on it. They're going to send this one high. Out of bounds here. This one hits the fence. Janelisa sending this one towards the net, and no one there. It goes right past in front and out of bounds. Sent out here, but Janelisa picks it back up again and brings it to Amelia Murphy. Amelia Murphy to Janelisa again here at the side. This one's taken back here by the Academy of St. Elizabeth before it makes its way out. Whose ball will it be? I believe it will be the Academy of St. Elizabeth. Yes, it will. As they try to clear it out, but Francisco Sega there, able to keep it in here. As this one is sent in and wide of the net. Academy of St. Elizabeth tries to send it out here. It was our goalkeeper. It's going to go out of bounds. So Janelisa puts it back into play for Pequannock. Amelia Murphy trying to battle for it now. It's knocked loose, but kept in there again. But Pequannock's going to choose to backtrack here. Back out to center field. Kylie Cannon on it. We'll give it over to Shirley Herta. Before it rolls its way out of bounds here. Shirley Herta had it knocked out of bounds by the Academy of St. Elizabeth, so she'll have the possession still as she brings it back into play. That one crept out of bounds again, and that one's going to turn the ball over to the other Panthers. As it starts to cool down here outside as the sun begins to set. Lindsay Hubner bringing it back in here for Pequannock. Lindsay Hubner on the rush with a shot, and this one just wide. Amelia Murphy had a great tap-in opportunity there, but Pequannock not able to capitalize here. It'll remain a 5-0 game, but I believe we are going to get a corner kick, so another chance here for Pequannock. With 29 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Here is the corner kick. And this one is knocked away here. Janelisa, though, picks it back up here for Pequannock. As Pequannock chooses to backtrack here. Shirley Herta back with it. As this one's cleared out. So this one goes out of bounds here. Out of bounds here again at the side. It'll be Victoria Locke playing it back in. And now Kaylin Zegler back with it here. Kaylin Zegler able to get through the defenders there. She'll pass it along to Victoria Locke. Shot. It's blocked. Pequannock still battling for it, but this one's sent high and out here by the other Panthers as this one makes its way out of bounds again. The sideline here, Academy St. Elizabeth with it here. Academy St. Elizabeth brings it in here And this one rolls its way to Marissa Vega with no problems at all. She picks it up. Marissa Vega sends it high and out to midfield. Kaylin Zegler nearly had a chance there. And then it pops loose again. Kaylin Zegler had it there for a second before it kind of took a different turn there and went out of bounds here at the corner. Will be a corner kick for Pequannock. Victoria Locke kicking it for the Golden Panthers. Victoria Locke here with the kick. In front of the net. And still battle for it. It was loose. And they score! Took a little bit of time there. But it is a 6-0 game. We'll see if they do count it. But they did celebrate. And yes, it will be a goal as they update the scoreboard. So let's take a look at your instant replay. You can see that battle there in front of the net. And then it just came loose. And yeah. So Pequannock with a 6-0 lead. So that means, I believe, most likely in 6 minutes, once it hits 20, the game will end in a mercy. So Pequannock up 6-0. It was a big crowd in front of the net there as everyone tried to battle for it. They were able to find that loose ball and put it in the net. So here we go. Shay Carlin with it here. Kylie Cannon had it before she was knocked over a bit. Jenna Lisa trying to battle for it here. And now Kaylin Zegler as Sophia Pompeo tries to rush for it. She's able to keep it in play. Battle for it again here. Victoria Locke sends it high here. And this one rolls its way out of bounds before it's put back into play. Well, it was at the sideline, it looked like. And now a shot by Victoria Locke. And this one is high over the net. Cameron St. Elizabeth within their own side. Looking to get it out here. They do. Elena D'Amico able to win that battle there to get it loose there and clear it out, but it's going to go out of bounds. Right there at the side. Pequannock with it again. As the Golden Panthers rush in again. As this one rolls its way to the goalkeeper, Michaela Niemczyk. This one's brought up high here. At midfield. Pequannock bringing this one back in. It's Lindsay Hubner. Lindsay Hubner looking to set up here. Some pressure. Shot right there, and that one lands on top of the net. Out here at midfield again. As the Academy of St. Elizabeth try to rush there. It's broken up by Jenna-Lisa. Now over to Caitlin Zegler here. Now Victoria Locke on it. Victoria Locke over to Jenna-Lisa. And Jenna-Lisa plays this one across here. And this one goes out of bounds. Brought back into play again. And now on the rush again. Sophia Pompeo for Pequannock, but the whistle is blown. I believe Pequannock was offsides again. .51:52 to go. Academy St. Elizabeth there trying to get a chance here, but this one is at the side here as they look to get something going. But it gets out at the corner. Sent here on the side. It's picked up by Marissa Vega. Marissa Vega sends it out here to midfield. Caitlin Zegler trying to battle for here. 21 minutes to go. Shay Carlin try to play it to Elena D'Amico. She's able to get the pass. Took a bounce here. And now on the rush here was Sophia Pompeo. And it was cleared away by Michaela Niemsyk. It went right off of her. But it won't be anything as she didn't choose to cover it up, strangely. So this one is cleared through midfield here. Caitlin Zegler with it here. Gets it out here to midfield. Jenna-Lisa with it here. Goes out of bounds. And they will blow the whistle here as the clock reached under 20 minutes to go with the mercy rule. So that's going to do it for our game here at PTHS Memorial Field. The Pequannock Golden Panthers pick up a dominant win here at home against the Academy of St. Elizabeth Panthers and also pick up another huge divisional win. So Pequannock will improve to an overall record of 14-1-1 as their dominant season continues. And they'll also stay undefeated in the division and improve to 8-0-1 in the NJAC Independence. Academy of St. Elizabeth will drop down to a 1-13-0 record. And will drop down to 1-8-0 in divisional play as both teams are in the same division. So I'll wait for the team to salute the fans before we sign off for the day. Overall, a great game by the Golden Panthers. Overall, just dominant on the field as they continue here with their miraculous turnaround season as they battle for that #1 seed. They definitely would like some help from Glen Rock here to defeat Saddlebrook, because I don't think Pequannock's going to get that much power points against a weaker opponent like AOSC. So they're definitely going to need to have Saddlebrook definitely lose a couple games here, as also they congratulate Coach McBurney, it looks like, as he is reaching our career milestone in career wins. Team does have some of that special fire under them this year. Again, 5-13-1 last year. Very disappointing this year. It's just been an incredible team to watch once again. As they look to get a picture here.
I see why I felt no pain. Adrenaline. I don't have any now. I tried to close it. I just felt like it cracked, and like it just starts burning.
We'll see if they come and salute the fans. We'll wait for that before we sign off. But yeah, a huge milestone there for Coach McBurney. So yes, it is Coach McBurney. This game here is Coach McBurney's 100th career win.
That's the game I'm more excited for.
Just stay tuned momentarily before the girls come salute the fans here. So again, we'll go over your final score again. Your final score, Pequannock 6, Indian Academy of St. Elizabeth nothing. It was a win by a mercy rule as the game ended with a little less than 20 minutes to go in our second half. Pequannock improves to 14-1-1 overall on the season, 8-0-1 in the Independence Division. The Academy of St. Elizabeth drops to a 1-13-0 record, 1-8-0 in the Independence Division.
Let's be honest. Like, she does sometimes. They have a cardboard cutout of the swim.
My question is how to get who's printing? That's pretty big.
You know what they should do? They should grab a picture of him from 1992 when his senior year, when he had hair.
So yeah, again, this game has reached, well actually with this win from this game, Coach McBurney has reached his 100th career win.
Thank God I took this episode. I can move it. I'll be fine. I think I can play for this. Wow, guys. Gymnastics on. Also, everyone hates Eddie.
Of course, Coach McBurney in 2023, after the playoff win against Kinnelon on, trying to look for the day here, on October 26th, 2023, so almost a year, 2 years ago. It's when Coach McBurney reached the single season win record for girls soccer, if I'm not mistaken, which was 18 wins when Pequannock went 18-1-0. Of course, finished 22-0, so of course they went over that record. And that's where it is right now, actually, when you think about it. So we're going to be 14-1-1 right now, so they have a chance to do it again this year. And maybe even go further. Again, the 2023 team won the sectional championship, but fell short in the group semifinal. And I'm sure Pequannock this year, with a good team here, is definitely hungry to get some revenge. Not only in winning that sectional title again, but also maybe going for the big prize, the group state championship, which is always the biggest one out of all of them. Coach McBurney already has a state championship just recently. Well, maybe not recently, but 2 years ago, 2023, he took the boys baseball team to the state championship and had one of the best records, 26-5 that season. And even after, you know, baseball team still maintained to play very well. Again, 19-10 the year after. Went to sectional final, unfortunately lost, nearly got a chance to repeat, and then of course the year after fell short in the semifinal as the 1 seed in 2025.
Her son is 6'8".
So
Also like 6.
I don't think they're gonna
They're tall.
salute the fans of this game, but so we're gonna sign off here. So we hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast here on TJK Network. My name is Tarkas, reporting this game to you live here at PTHS Memorial Field. For girls soccer, where the Pequannock Golden Panthers defeat the Academy of St. Elizabeth Panthers by a final score of 6-0 to improve to 14-1-1 on the season. We hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and turn on post notifications while you're at it to stay notified when we do our next broadcast. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Peace out, and have a great rest of your day.